We do have some other types of aggression that we do deal with, especially when we're doing per time enrichment, or when you're doing even cleaning cages, you might run across some of this behavior. So we're going to go into those types of aggression. We're going to talk about overstimulation or petting-induced aggression, and we're going to talk about play aggression. So overstimulation, what is it? Well, it's also known as petting-induced aggression, but it basically is a cat's response when too much petting, brushing, play, or even environmental stimulation happens. It's when what starts out as feeling good all of a sudden is overwhelming and it feels too much, and the cat no longer feels good. So what do we need to do when that happens? So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to observe behavior, and we're going to recognize signs of overstimulation. So what happens with overstimulation? Well, you're going to see a lot of behavior that you see with aggressive behavior, but in this case, you've been petting a cat or interacting with cat, and things are normal, and then all of a sudden you see this heightened alert aggressive behavior. You're going to observe the tail twitching. It's a key signal, especially the tail lashing. Muscles become tense, eyes become dilated, ears and sometimes whiskers go back. Sometimes the cat will give a warning hiss or growl. Swatting, nipping, or even biting can also happen very quickly, sometimes without warning. Again, everything was normal, and then all of a sudden this behavior starts to happen. What do we do when we notice that behavior? Well, we stop immediately what you're doing and give the cat some space. Disengage eye contact, pull your hands in slowly, and ignore the cat. If the cat's sitting on your lap or near you, kind of shift your body gently so the cat moves off your lap or you're not facing the cat. And if the cat is within striking distance, slowly move back and give the cat some room to move and quiet down. Overstimulation, you know, what can you do to prevent it? Well, you can't really prevent it. It's going to happen. Some cats, I had a cat that, took 2 pets and she would be overstimulated. But you can watch for the signs. Like I said, some cats can't help but get overstimulated. Let the cat come to you when it's ready for attention. That's a real key factor. Remember, we talked very early in this training about choice. When a cat has choice, that's something that is really important, and letting the cat choose when to come to you for attention is one of those things that will help reduce overstimulation. Go slow and be aware of the cat's reaction and follow the best petting practices. If you think the cat is showing signs of overstimulation, stop and disengage immediately. And if you do find that the cat swats or nips, stay calm, stop and move away. Staying calm is your best defense in this situation, because if you're calm, the cat's going to start to calm down. And if the cat does bite and break skin, report it to shelter staff. So play aggression is very different. It often involves a cat's natural predatory instinct to hunt, catch, kill. We'll often see it as learned bad habits from human rough play, where hands become toys. And we often see it because of boredom and excess energy, which are often culprits of rough play because they're not getting their natural instinct for that hunt, catch, kill are not being addressed. What to do? Stop and disengage. Continuing will only encourage bad behavior. Engage in routine-driven positive play once the cat is calmed down. And because you can retrain a cat to positive play, food motivation is often a good way to interact with that. We often see cats return to the shelter for play aggression. So that's where you may find it in interacting with a cat through per-time enrichment. And like I said, we can actually play a role in helping retrain that cat's behavior.